Halloween, a time for tricks, a time for treats, a time for spooky stories. And what better story to get you in the Halloween spirit than Hocus Pocus? This beloved film has become a cherished tradition. Just like carving pumpkins and donning costumes, Hocus Pocus is a staple of the season. The film casts a spell on audiences of all ages. It's a delightful blend of spooky and silly. There's magic, mayhem, and just a touch of mischief. Hocus Pocus first premiered in 1993. Since then, it has bewitched generation after generation. What is it about this film that continues to captivate viewers? Perhaps it's the nostalgia. Maybe it's the iconic performances. It could be the catchy musical numbers. Whatever the reason, Hocus Pocus remains a timeless classic. It's a film that reminds us of the magic and wonder of Halloween. So, grab your broomsticks and cauldrons. Let's take a closer look at why Hocus Pocus continues to enchant audiences year after year. Get ready to revisit the Sanderson sisters and their quest for eternal youth. Prepare to be spellbound once more. Our story unfolds in Salem, Massachusetts, a town that has become synonymous with the supernatural and the mysterious. This town is steeped in history, with every corner echoing tales from centuries past. It's a place where the past lingers, where the cobblestone streets and colonial houses seem to whisper secrets of bygone eras. Salem is famous for its witch trials, a dark chapter in history that still haunts the town's collective memory. And legend has it, magic still exists within its borders, hidden in the shadows and waiting to be discovered. The year is 1993, a time when the town's eerie reputation is both a tourist attraction and a source of local pride. Max Dennison, a skeptical teenager, has just moved to Salem with his family, leaving behind the sunny streets of Los Angeles. He's joined by his younger sister, Danny, who is full of excitement and curiosity about their new home. She's full of Halloween spirit, eager to embrace the spooky traditions of their new town. On Halloween night, Max encounters Allison, a charming and knowledgeable local girl who seems to know everything about Salem's haunted history. She's a charming and knowledgeable local girl whose fascination with the town's legends draws Max in. Together, the three teens decide to visit the Sanderson cottage, a place shrouded in mystery and local lore. It's an old, abandoned house that many believe to be cursed, a relic of a time when magic and superstition ruled the day. Legend says it was once home to three witches, the Sanderson sisters, whose dark magic and malevolent deeds are still spoken of in hushed tones. Max, skeptical and trying to impress Allison, lights the black flame candle, a seemingly harmless act that sets off a chain of events he could never have imagined. This is no ordinary candle. It holds the power to bridge the gap between the living and the dead. It has the power to resurrect the Sanderson sisters, bringing their dark magic back to life. And resurrect them, he does, unwittingly unleashing their ancient evil upon the modern world. Winifred, Mary, and Sarah Sanderson are back, their powers restored and their hunger for chaos renewed. They're ready to wreak havoc on Salem, determined to complete the dark rituals they began centuries ago. The stage is set for a night of adventure, as Max, Danny, and Allison must now face the consequences of their actions. The fate of Salem rests on the shoulders of three unsuspecting teenagers who must find the courage to stand against the witches. Will they be able to stop the witches and save their town from a terrible fate? Or will the Sanderson sisters succeed in their evil plan, plunging Salem into darkness once more? At the heart of Hocus Pocus are its unforgettable villains, the Sanderson sisters. These three witches have become iconic figures in the world of Halloween cinema, captivating audiences with their unique blend of humor, menace, and charm. This trio of witches is wickedly entertaining. Their antics and spells are both hilarious and terrifying, making them the perfect villains for a family-friendly horror comedy. They steal every scene they're in, whether they're casting spells, chasing children, or bickering amongst themselves. The Sanderson sisters command attention and leave a lasting impression. Their greed, vanity, and thirst for eternal youth drive their every action. These motivations make them both relatable and detestable, as they go to great lengths to achieve their goals. Winifred Sanderson is the eldest and most cunning sister. Her intelligence and ruthlessness make her the natural leader of the trio. With her fiery red hair and sharp wit, she leads her sisters with an iron fist. Winifred's commanding presence and quick thinking often get them out of tight spots. Bette Midler's performance is iconic. She brings a perfect blend of humor, menace, and theatricality to the role, making Winifred a character that is both feared and loved. She perfectly captures Winifred's bossiness, her frustration with her sisters, and her unwavering determination. Midler's portrayal is a masterclass in character acting, bringing depth and nuance to the role. Mary Sanderson, played with hilarious neuroticism by Kathy Najimy, is the middle sister. She's a bit dim-witted, often providing comic relief with her bumbling antics. Mary often finds herself on the receiving end of Winifred's insults. Despite this, she remains loyal and devoted to her sisters, always eager to please and support them. But she's fiercely loyal to her sisters. Her loyalty and protective nature add a layer of complexity to her character, making her more than just comic relief. Mary possesses a unique ability. She can sniff out children. This ability is both a blessing and a curse, as it often leads the sisters to their next victims. Her keen sense of smell adds a layer of suspense to the film. Whenever Mary catches a scent, the tension rises and the chase is on. Sarah Sanderson, the youngest sister, is portrayed with captivating charm by Sarah Jessica Parker. Her performance is both enchanting and endearing, making Sarah a standout character. She's beautiful and alluring, but also incredibly naive. Sarah is easily distracted by shiny objects and the sound of children's laughter, often leading her astray. She often wanders off, drawn by shiny objects or the sound of children's laughter. This naivety adds a touch of innocence to her character, making her both lovable and frustrating. Her childlike wonder and playful demeanor add a touch of lightheartedness to the otherwise villainous trio. Sarah's antics provide a counterbalance to the more sinister actions of her sisters. Together, the Sanderson sisters are a force to be reckoned with. Their combined powers and distinct personalities make them a formidable and unforgettable trio. Their distinct personalities and comedic interactions make them some of the most memorable characters in cinematic history. The dynamic between the sisters is a key element of the film's enduring appeal. They're the reason we keep coming back to Hocus Pocus year after year. The Sanderson sisters have become a beloved part of Halloween tradition, enchanting new generations of fans with each viewing. Section 4. Max, Danny, and Allison Teens vs. Witches. While the Sanderson sisters are the stars of the show, Hocus Pocus also features a trio of likable and resourceful teenagers, Max, Danny, and Allison. These three characters bring a fresh and youthful energy to the story, making it relatable and engaging for a younger audience. These characters embody the spirit of Halloween adventure. Their journey is filled with excitement, danger, and the thrill of the unknown, capturing the essence of what makes Halloween such a beloved holiday. They show courage, resourcefulness, and a touch of teenage angst as they face off against the forces of darkness. Their bravery is not just about fighting witches, but also about overcoming their own fears and insecurities. Max Dennison, played by Omri Katz, is our reluctant hero. He starts off as a typical teenager, more concerned with fitting in and dealing with the challenges of being the new kid in town. He's the new kid in town, struggling to fit in. Moving to a new place is never easy, and Max's journey reflects the universal experience of trying to find one's place in an unfamiliar environment. Max is skeptical of magic and initially dismissive of Salem's spooky history. He represents the rational mind that often clashes with the supernatural elements of the story, but when his little sister is in danger, he rises to the occasion. His protective instincts kick in, showing a deeper layer to his character. He's determined to protect his family and defeat the witches. This determination drives much of the plot and showcases his growth from a reluctant participant to a proactive hero. Danny Dennison, played by Thora Birch, is Max's spirited younger sister. Her enthusiasm for Halloween is infectious, and she brings a sense of wonder and excitement to the story. She's fearless, outspoken, and completely enamored with Halloween. Danny's boldness often puts her in the middle of the action, making her a key player in the fight against the witches. Danny is the first to befriend Binks the cat. Her ability to see beyond appearances and connect with others is a testament to her kind and open-hearted nature. She often serves as the voice of reason, reminding Max and Allison of the importance of their mission. Despite her young age, Danny's wisdom and insight are crucial to their success. Allison, played by Vanessa Shaw, is a clever and resourceful Salem local. Her knowledge of the town's history and legends makes her an invaluable asset to the team. She's fascinated by the town's history and well-versed in local legends. Allison's passion for history adds depth to her character and provides the group with essential information. Allison provides crucial knowledge about the Sanderson sisters and their weaknesses. Her intelligence and quick thinking often save the day, proving that knowledge is power. She proves to be a valuable ally in the fight against the witches. Allison's bravery and resourcefulness make her an integral part of the team. These three teenagers, thrown together by circumstance, form an unlikely but effective team. Their diverse backgrounds and personalities complement each other, creating a dynamic and engaging group. They learn to rely on each other's strengths as they navigate the perils of Halloween night. Their journey is a testament to the power of teamwork and the importance of friendship in overcoming adversity. Section 5. Fish out of water. Hilarity in a modern world. One of the most delightful aspects of Hocus Pocus is the comedic clash between the Sanderson sisters and the modern world. These witches, resurrected after 300 years, find themselves woefully unprepared for 20th century life. Their confusion and bewilderment provide endless amusement for viewers. Imagine Winifred Sanderson's dismay at the sight of a vacuum cleaner. Picture Mary Sanderson mistaking a car for a very large devil's pumpkin. Envision Sarah Sanderson's fascination with running water. These fish-out-of-water scenarios are comedy gold. The Sanderson sisters' reactions to modern technology, clothing, and social customs are priceless. They struggle to understand telephones, buses, and the concept of Halloween costumes. The humor stems from their attempts to reconcile their 17th century worldview with the realities of the 20th century. These comedic moments never feel forced or mean-spirited. They highlight the absurdity of the situation while showcasing the Sanderson sisters' unique personalities. We laugh with them, not at them, as they navigate the unfamiliar landscape of the modern world.